Hello.
Hey, FCOG youth, how's it going?
This is Meredith.
And Randy.
We are not going to let the pandemic stop us. Is that okay to say? Can I say that? I know that there's been certain words like on YouTube that you can't say.
No, I think this one's fine. So we discovered that it's the 21st century and there's a lot of other means for us to get a hold of you guys during this situation, and we decided that this is going to be one of the formats we use.
Yeah, we want to be one of the streamers, the YouTubers that you watch, because we want to bring you content that glorifies the Lord and not all the cussing that I hear. Yeah.
So we're YouTubers now?
We're YouTubers. Yeah, we're YouTubers.
So
we have our own YouTube.
Youth directors and YouTubers. Hit the subscribe down there in the corner. Hit the bell so that you're notified whenever a new video shows up.
Drops.
And welcome to the 21st century in YouTube.
Okay, so, I was a little nervous about even saying the word pandemic, but then yesterday I said, hey, Randy, can you make us a quick video saying, because right now we need like a star search. We're having a talent search. We need videos. And so Randy sends me this video. How many of you guys saw the video of Randy in like pandemic, like hazmat, the mask, the hat, the suit, the whole thing? How many of you guys saw that? What was that all about?
Well, interesting that you asked. I work for an area that I'm not allowed to talk about. Y'all probably hear me refer to it as Skynet. And right now we're doing temperature checks on everybody. So in order to avoid being exposed to any possible pandemic related illnesses, we have to full head to toe pandemic wear.
So I have a friend on Facebook, and she has cancer actually, and so she went to the grocery store and had on a mask and rubber gloves because she's immune compromised, and she got shamed at the grocery store by an older gentleman being like, oh, overreacting much, and she tried to explain, and then she was like, you know what, don't worry about it. I hope nobody's shaming like that, but I thought, oh my word, we might get shamed because Randy came in full gear. I was like, oh.
It wouldn't be the first time someone tried to shame me. No, I've heard a lot of stories like that going on. I think what we need to do is understand that there's a lot of things about people that we don't know, that we don't understand what's going on.
Mind your business.
So yeah, be supportive of individuals. I mean, you see people out there wearing masks. You don't know if they're just worried that they're going to come in contact with it, or maybe they have a family member that they can't afford to come in contact with this, so they're doing everything they can. So be supportive of each other during this time. And
I saw something today, or yesterday actually, and it said, you know what? If it was our youth who were at risk, the grandparents and parents would do everything they could to stay inside. Are you guys staying inside? As a parent of youth, I can tell you that my oldest son, not my oldest, my middle son, he isn't, but he's not hanging out, like he's not going in public. He just has a couple of friends he'll hang out with.
Yeah, my son was taking trips, trying to get out of the house, that cabin fever. He was going small town hangout, so he's going and shopping at Walmart. And stuff like that. So we finally had to have a talk, and we said, listen, you know what, until things start to calm down, we need to limit how much time we're spending in town, especially in places like Walmart and those larger grocery stores. Between me and where I work outside of the church and my wife and where she works, we've already increased our risk more so than we need to. So
wow, that's information I wish I would have had before the video started.
not 6 feet.
This is not social distancing.
We're not practicing social distancing right now. We're practicing it with you, but we're not practicing with each other.
Yeah, exactly. And my husband's still going to work too, and so I mean,
we just have to keep on keeping on. And
Joe Dirt.
There it is. Just keep on keeping on. And maybe this is a good time for you to catch up with some of those older movies too, like Joe Dirt. We can. I know that, and I know personally, I'm not a big social media person. I'm on Facebook, and I get told that I'm the old person. And Meredith is on
everything I can.
All of the social media. So she's on all of it.
which means I have high anxiety right now. If Walter comes home and he's like, get off social media, because I'll be like, oh my word, Walter, I read this and I read that and I read. He's like, just stop, just hang it up, just disconnect. So I had to do that yesterday. And so anyway, but yes, so we're going to come at you. But listen, we need to interact with you. We miss you guys so much. We want to interact with you. How do we interact in this day and age? Well, guess what? Randy and I are going to get up to speed with a little TikTok, or just funny videos, or personal videos, or funny stories, or maybe a devotional. If you would send us that, we're going to pick the top 5. And
you send us that.
Yeah, you have to send us that. That's the thing. Just like at church, you get out of it what you put into it. And in this day and age, it's even more important that you click the subscribe, that you get engaged, that you watch it, that you send Randy and I text and emails back. Like we're gonna be flat chasing you down. Yeah, so basically that's what we're asking. You'll see the examples at the end of this, so stay tuned, watch to the very end, and you'll see some examples. And then I want you to try to mimic them or top them, whichever you got, so that we can post them. And then we might have, okay, so you guys have American Idol, where, you know, everybody, they used to at the very beginning, they'd call 1-800 blah, 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 and vote for team this or team that. Back in my day, we had Star Search, and everybody was like, I want to be on Star Search, and we would watch Star Search, and it was so much fun.
Soul Train.
Oh, well, that's not a... That has nothing to do with talent search. That's just you got out there and you danced.
Those were talented dancers.
Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, they were talented
and
dancers.
Ross and Monica had a skit on Soul Train.
And I loved it. Solid gold. That's another one, Soul Train and Solid Gold. And I used to want to be a solid gold dancer.
Look it up.
Mm-hmm. It will be very entertaining for you.
Now imagine Meredith as a solid gold dancer.
And you're going to be like, oh, that's what she's doing in her mind that no one else can see when she's doing these things. Yeah,
it'll explain a few things.
Yeah, she thinks she's a solid gold dancer. Precious.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to be a solid gold dancer, and then moved on to I want to try out for Saturday Night Live, but instead I got married and had kids, and I love it.
Saturday Night Live in the 90s would have been fun.
Yeah, it was the best. Back then, it was like Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Chris Farley. It was Tim Meadows. Oh wait, Tim Meadows has just always been on it, right?
I think so.
He's off of it now. David Spade. I loved it. So anyway, okay, so we are going to kick off our Easter series. I know some of you are like, Easter, I can't even think about Easter. And that's okay, because we're thinking about it for you. And so tomorrow night at 7 o'clock or 6:45. We said 6:45.
We had to move it a little. So
we're going to post this on YouTube, and you're going to see if your video made the top spot. You're going to see the content, and you're going to interact, and you guys can comment, text, whatever. But let's, at a time of social distancing, let's get together as much as we can via our amazing, magical technology. It's a magical age in which we live.
We're also going to get a hold of your small group leaders, and we're going to have them open up Zoom accounts, which is a online meeting format, so that make sure that you've got a good email, and you're going to share that with your small group leader. That way, when they start up their Zoom account, they get 40 minutes for free each meeting.
And listen, all of you guys need that. So on your phone, you go to Zoom, Z-O-O-M, like you're going to zoom on in to small group, and you're going to zoom on by. When you get that, you automatically have a Zoom account. And so you guys can also be Zooming each other, just FYI. It's kind of awesome. Brandy and I did it last week. And so you need that. So go ahead and download that, and then text your small group leader a good email. Ask your parents if you don't have one, but they'll send you a link via the email. I think you can do it via text. I'm not for sure, because Brandy and I were playing with it last week. Brandy, not Randy. Brandy's like,
Brandy.
What? Brandy Ledbetter and I were playing with it last week, figuring it out. So I think you can also share the link via your cell phone, but you have to have the Zoom app. So get the app, and you're going to want it anyway. And once you get the app, it makes you log in with an email, and then boom, now you have a Zoom account. And you can get up to 40 minutes free per conversation. So if you and your friends all get together in Zoom, you have a 40-minute window. After that, you have to pay. And
who knows? Now we have YouTube, so maybe we'll do an instructional video on how to Zoom.
Oh my word, I love that. We're going to be doing videos a lot.
There's going to be so many videos.
So many videos. It's going to be magic.
All
We're
right.
going to live our Saturday Night Live dreams.
There it
We're
is.
going to come up with a skit too. Randy and I are going to come up with a skit.
Weekend update.
We can update. And then we need guests. We'll have to have guests
We'll
come
have to have
on.
guests
That's
come on.
hilarious. Okay, yeah. Or we'll put your video on. I mean, not here on the hello sign, but in our minds, it went better.
You get it.
Yeah.
All right. You got
We
anything else
miss
for 'em?
you. No, I'm good. I think
I got
that's
nothing
everything.
else. So don't forget, Wednesday nights at 6:45, be looking for that new YouTube video, and we're going to push towards trying to get to YouTube Live. Okay? So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified, and let's be YouTubers.
We got this.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head? Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?